Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm here at Apex 2018 and I'm joined by Marc Benowitz, who is the new CEO of iNEMI. Marc, just 5 weeks into the job, give me a little crash course in that 5 weeks. What's it been like? What do you learn? How does it feel?
It's exciting. I'd be kidding and lying if I said it's not been a roller coaster. I think on the non-business side or the emotional side, it's been an adjustment. Having a 38 career in a very large corporation, and now in a nonprofit consortium that's much smaller. But at the same time, in a small firm, you've got such an opportunity to do things, and it's a good team. It's an exciting time.
Yeah, and interestingly, iNEMI is ridiculously well networked. You've got multi-industry, multi-discipline, OEM all the way down to raw material suppliers. That must be fascinating for you, having come out of that corporate world, to be connected to so many people and get so much diverse information.
Absolutely, and that's part of the excitement. And So in my corporate job, we were members of iNEMI. To have that partnership and collaboration, now being on the other side, just hearing other members, whether they be the EMSs, whether they be the material suppliers, whether they be the test equipment, to hear them see the value. I've never really listened to them as much as I do now, and that excitement is really powerful because iNEMI is all about collaboration. The number of people iNEMI deliver through the membership. So it's really the membership that delivers, and seeing them excited and actually coming up with, this is a priority for us, so that is a priority for us. That's what we need.
Yeah, I like that model where you're kind of the catalyst, you're the control, you bring everybody together, you get them to understand what they want, and then you break them out into teams to deliver that. That's a really powerful tool. When you were a member, what was it that you and your team felt they got the most from iNEMI with?
In our case, it was the projects. It really was the projects, and any project we participated on, it wasn't like we did it in the margins. It was based on, in many cases we initiated projects, but also the ones that others initiated. These are things we need to do, and it's a heck of a lot more efficient to do it within the realms of a collaborative environment for a number of reasons. One is, today to do something, because I'll go back to something we've mentioned before in our talks, there's really no single vertical company anymore. And much of the work we do requires expertise across the design supply chain, and that might not be within your firm. And working with the experts from other firms, that's tremendously valuable. The other thing is efficiency. It's more efficient from a cost standpoint and a time standpoint to do it collaboratively. And on that, getting back to the expertise, it's even if you had the money to get that expertise all together is hard. Much of that expertise is embedded in these other firms. And that's the value.
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? I think you've joined at a really powerful time because the industry is in a more collaborative mood than I ever remember it being in. And it's a great opportunity for someone like iNEMI to actually leverage that. You had a couple of days of roadmap kickoff meetings here. How was that? Anything in particular that jumped out that really focused your mind that people need?
So I'll answer the how is that and what's popped out. The how is that, it's the first time, this is again me being the newbie in these meetings, it's tremendously appreciative what I hear and see the members. In many cases, these are members and non-members that participate in the roadmap. And I actually had a expectation I'm going to walk into a room that's a nice big conference room upstairs and there'll be 5 people in it. It was 30 some odd. Every table was filled, and then there's just as many folks on the line. It's really exciting to see that they see value in this. It's not that iNEMI sees value, is the industry sees value. That's a telling tale. What popped up? There's a lot of rumble about smart manufacturing. I'm not sure if that was a loaded question, but that's the reply. And that was not so much us pushing it, it's members bringing it up at the table. And actually we have a meeting based on that. We have another meeting we scheduled for tomorrow afternoon to put together a small, let's say, discussion group on road mapping amongst the industry and trying to get initially a varied participation of different types of members, but we're gonna work more on that.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting. For me, the key there is, we've talked about all the standards and all the building blocks, and they're really important, but you need to get the OEMs involved because they're the people that are going to get value and they're going to drive the process. So that's exciting
Exactly.
from your point.
The OEMs, the EMSs, and actually, even get down to the material suppliers, the test equipment guys, because smart manufacturing, I'm not sure if it's been around. We've always, whether it was the 70s, we didn't call it smart, but at that point we advanced manufacturing. The 80s, we advanced manufacturing. So I think it's good. I don't know enough about it, why it was called 4.0, why it started at 4 and the others, but the point is, everyone's got a role to play in it, and what we're really trying to say, it's an end-to-end integration with the tools we have today to optimize. And it's not only one way to get product out. We got to remember all the information we get from product that is deployed, it's giving us information on what we should change in that product. And we've got to link it all.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, Marc, thanks for your time. Congratulations on the new role. When 5 weeks becomes 5 months, perhaps we'll talk again.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your time.